Okay, now look at number 8. I'm not putting these on the board. This is part of your homework. Cosine of 2 theta equals 3/4. Quadrant 3. 2 cosine squared minus 1 equals 3/4. Now, do you see what I did there? Add 1 to the other side. That's 7/4. Here, you don't want to screw this up, people. Dividing by 2, I had this on the board again yesterday. Dividing by 2 means the same as doing what over here? I showed you all this yesterday. Mike?
Multiply by 1/2.
Multiply by reciprocal. So this is 7/8. So when you take your square root, that's going to be negative because you're in the third quadrant. It's radical 7 over, what's the square root of 8 reduced when you pull out the perfect square? What's the square root of 8 reduced when you pull out the perfect square? Rob?
2 radical 2.
2 radical 2. So what's cosine of theta? Negative what? Multiply, multiply. What is that? Test is tomorrow, people. Man, you're not responding well here today. Come on. What's that equal there? Rob?
Negative radical 14 over 4.
Radical 2 times radical 2 is 2 times 4. So there's cosine of theta. Look on your iPad. See it there? And then I went ahead and did 1 minus cosine squared is sine squared, and then there's sine. Number 8, number 9, and number 10 were all the same kind of problem. You want to check what you got there? See if you got the right answers? Number 9 is the same kind of problem. Don't worry how bad the answers look. I mean, look at number 9. Cosine of theta is negative radical 42 over 12. Sine of theta, look what it turned out to be. Negative radical 102 over 12. It is what it is. Don't look at it and say, well, that can't be right. And number 10, if you swipe, exactly the same kind of problem again. Cosine of x, negative radical 26 over 6. Sine of x, radical 10 over 6. And there's number 14, and I screwed up. Sorry. In number 14, you see where I plugged in the cosine of 2x there? I said the answer is negative 16/17. Okay, that's wrong. I made a mistake there. It should be that. I already did it on the board. There it is right there. 18/34 minus 1 is this and then that. So that my answer that's there at the bottom is wrong. It should be negative 8/17. Question on that. You will have problems on the test like 8, 9, and 10. And you'll definitely have one on the test like 14. Mike?
Number 10, why did the 2/3 go to 4 nines?
Did I make another mistake? Say it again. Where?
The 2/3 for cosine 2x.
Are you looking at number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I made another mistake. Son of a gun. Look at number 10 on your iPad. I don't want to screw you up. See where you have 2 cosine, I have 2 cosine squared of x minus 1 equals, well, it should have equaled the 2/3. For some reason I squared it. So 2 cosine squared of x equals, what's 2/3 plus 1? That'd be 2/3 plus 1 is 3/3, so that would be 5/3, right? And then divide by 2 would mean times 1/2 again. So this is 5 over 6. So when you take your square root, this would be radical 5 over radical 6. Is that what you had, Wayne? And then you times by radical 6 over radical 6, so cosine of x would be radical 30 over 6. That's what that should have been. Sorry about that. And then, of course, the other answer is going to be different. What'd you get for sine of x?
Radical 6 over 6.
When you plug into the other one, should be that. All right, so that was wrong. Now, Nathan, you okay? All right, just a few more things here. You're still in your backpack. The first part of the test, all right, X out of that. X out of that. All right, go to your second quarter folder. All right, tap on answer sheet, sum and difference formula problems. Go there. Answer sheet, sum and difference formula problems. Let me see what comes up next. Okay. You see those? You already did all those. That's the first part of the test. Are you looking there? Page 202, you had 5, 6, and 7. And if you swipe on 209, you had 3, 4, 5. Now, I want to point out to you, swipe to the second page. See number 5? Now, I did this on the board. I ain't going to do it again. You see where you have the 3 minus radical 3 over 3 plus radical 3 over 3? And then you got it times by the conjugate. Swipe to the next page. See it there? And it comes down to 2 minus radical 3. You will have a problem like that on the test. And I did that one on the board. That's the one I said take a picture of. And all of you took a picture of it. You'll have something like that. So the first part of the test is the sum and difference formulas. And I'm going to give them all to you. So you got to know your 30s, your 45s, and your 60s. You know, your special triangles. A lot of you usually either put the triangles or some of you actually write the chart right on the test when I give it to you. Make sure you know your special angles when you do that. Okay, X out of that one. I got a lot of stuff up here. If I were you, X out of there. All these sheets that I posted here, this is what I would be looking at. All right, hold on here. I got one more thing. As soon as I find it. Tap on review sheet for trig formulas, everybody. Tap on review sheet for trig formulas. Now look what I'm going to do here. Look what's there. I'm not actually going to assign all these to you. I'll show you what I did. But look at number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's the first part of the test, like I told you. Look at number 4. Look at number 5. Look at number 6. All them problems I gave you on that, they're all in your backpack. They're all assigned. So like in number 4, to use that formula, first you got to find cosine of x and cosine of, or you got to find cosine of x and sine of y, and then you just plug in and away you go. Remember, when you get an answer, here, I'll show you on the answer sheet. Let's just do this. X out of there. Let's just do this. Because I'm not assigning this. Tap on Trig Formulas Review Sheet Answers. See it there? Trig Formulas Review Sheet Answers. Tap on that. Okay, here you go. See number 1, number 2, and number 3? That's going to be the first part of the test. Just stuff just like that. So that's all the 30s, the 45s, and the 60s. There's number 3. There it is again. I just pointed it out. You got it times by the conjugate. You're going to see all that. Swipe to the next page. Look at number 4. I plugged in, found my cosine of x, found my sine of y. Now you see the answer to number 4? When you make the one fraction, you can't add those together, right? That's just the answer. Look at number 5. Same deal. Look at the final answer. I did the 2 multiplications. You see how they both have 10s and I made one fraction? Can't add those together. That's your answer. Swipe, one more. Number 7 and number 8 was pretty much what I did in class yesterday. There's number 7, plug in, find the missing parts. There's number 8 with the x, y, and r stuff again for tan. Same deal again. Okay, what I would like you to do, and then this is where I'm going to stop. Go back to the review sheet. So X out of there. You're gonna do this right now. Go back to the review sheet. Not the answer, the one with the answers on it, just with the one with the problems on it. Go back to that. All right, go in your notebook. So this is the, I'm gonna finish right here. Go in your notebook. I didn't post number 6. Well, here it is, right here. I want you to do this right now, because you're gonna see this on the test tomorrow. I want you to do this problem right here, right now, in your notebook. It's number 6 from the review sheet. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do that. And then I'll go through it, and then that's pretty much gonna do it here. There's the formula. I wrote it over there. It's saying to find that, so there's the formula. Can one of you tell me what you gotta do first? You should be pretty good at this by now. Can one of you tell me what you would have to find first in there? You can't use that formula yet. You don't know all the stuff yet. Guys, please listen to me. I can't give you a lot of problems on this test, because some of these problems take some time to do. You know, this test tomorrow might have 8 to 10 problems on it is all. I can't give you a lot. What's the first thing you'd have to find to do that? Nathan?
Cosine of x and the sine of y.
You have to find the cosine of x and the sine of y. And that's where you do the 1 minus sine squared and the 1 minus cosine squared. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it.